Hello, everyone. My name is Rishi Rajveer, and I'm a digital transformation consultant here at Hyperbots. Today, I'm super delighted to have Sean Walker as my guest. Thank you so much for your time, Sean. It's really lovely to have you here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Of course, and a little bit about Sean for the viewers. He is the SOX compliance manager at Norfolk Southern, and today we will be discussing about maximizing cash savings through early payment discounts and strategic financial management. Whenever you're ready, Sean, we can start with the first question.
All right, let's dive right in.
All right. Can you explain what early payment discounts are and why they are important for the businesses?
Sure. So, early payment discounts are financial incentives offered by vendors to encourage buyers to settle their invoices before the standard payment. So, typically, they're X, Y, net Z, where X is the discounted percentage, Y is the number of days which the discount is available, and Z is the net payment period. So, for example, 210 net 30 means there's a 2% discount if the invoice is paid within 10 days. Otherwise, the full amount would be due in 30 days. So, these discounts are important because they can lead to cash savings for businesses. Businesses can reduce their overall cost of goods and services and improve cash flow management, optimizing working capital. Also, by consistently taking early payment discounts, it can strengthen relationships with vendors and also lead to more favorable terms in the future.
That sounds really advantageous. Can you also explain how can companies compute the cash saved by taking these early payment discounts?
Certainly. So, to compute the cash saved by taking early payment discounts, companies need to calculate the annualized discount rate and compare it to their cost of capital. So, you can find it on Google, the actual formula. But if the company's cost of capital, for example, is 8%, then taking a discount would be highly advantageous.
That absolutely makes sense. And can you also provide an example where the annualized discount rate is higher than the cost of capital?
Absolutely. So, for example, like the terms I just mentioned, the 210 net 30 payment term scenario, meaning the discount would be 2% if paid in 10 days. The net days would be 30 days and the cost of capital 8%. So, what we would do is make a comparison, and the annualized discount rate is 37.04%, and the cost of capital is 8%. So what we would conclude is since 37.04 is significantly higher than the 8% cost of capital, it's highly advantageous for the company to take the early payment discount, which results in substantial cash savings and reduces the overall cost of purchases.
That is really helpful. Now, can you also provide an example where the annualized discount rate is lower than the cost of capital?
Sure. So, for example, if payment terms were like 0.510 net 40, the discount would be, 0.5% if paid within 10 days, or the full term of 40 days, and the cost of capital being 12%. In this case, the annualized discount rate is 6.12%, and the cost of capital is 12. So in this case, since the annualized discount rate of 612 is lower than the cost of capital of 12, it's not financially beneficial for the company to take the early payment discount. So the savings from a discount don't compensate for the opportunity cost of using the capital to pay early.
This is certainly very helpful. Now, that brings me to my next question. How does the cost of capital influence the decision to take these early payment discounts?
Yeah, so the cost of capital represents the company's required return on its investments or the cost of borrowing funds. So when evaluating early payment discounts, the key is to compare the annualized discount rate to the cost of capital. So if the annualized discount rate is greater than the cost of capital, taking the discount is beneficial. If the annualized discount rate is less than the cost of capital, it's not advantageous to take the discount. Therefore, understanding the cost of capital is crucial in determining whether early payment discounts are a good financial decision.
That absolutely makes sense. Now, can you also help our viewers understand how does technology such as Hyperbots payment, AI Copilot assist in optimizing these early payment discounts?
Yeah, so what HyperBots does is they leverage advanced machine learning algorithms to analyze payment data in real time. And so some of the ways that they do this is automated tracking, data-driven insights. So they can provide actionable insights by comparing current payment terms against industry benchmarks and historical vendor behavior, highlighting where discounts can be maximized. There's also a recommendation engine where they'll suggest optimal payment schedules. They do scenario analysis. They do integration with financial systems and also do alerts and reminders. So they send automated alerts and reminders to ensure payments are made within discount periods, preventing missed opportunities. So, in conclusion, by automating and enhancing the analysis of payment terms, Hyperbot's Payment AI Copilot enables companies to systematically capture savings from early payment discounts while maintaining optimal cash flow management.
Thank you so much for sharing these insights. That brings me to my next question. How does Hyperbot's Payment AI Copilot utilize the history of vendor responses and delayed payments? And why is this important?
Sure. So they analyze historical data and they look at vendor behavior. So AI can suggest optimal payment schedules that align with both the buyer's cash flow needs and the vendor's preferences. So, for example, for a flexible vendor, if historical data indicates that the vendor is open to extended payment dates without penalties, AI Copilot might recommend scheduling payments on specific letter dates that maximize cash flow benefits for the buyer. And if there's a less flexible vendor, for vendors that have strict payment terms and are less accommodating to extensions, the AI might prioritize taking early payment discounts or scheduling payments to avoid any potential penalties. I guess why it's important is one, utilizing vendor response history allows to predict vendor behavior. It can tailor negotiation strategies, it can optimize cash flow and also reduce risk. So when we're able to minimize the risk of payment disputes and maintain strong vendor relationships by aligning payment practices with vendor preferences, everything goes a lot smoother.
Understood. And what strategies can companies use to ensure that they take advantage of favorable early payment discounts?
Absolutely. So there's several. So they can maintain a strong cash flow. They can automate their payment processes. They can prioritize invoices with discounts. They can also negotiate favorable terms, and they can also regularly review payment practices and discount utilization rates to identify areas of improvement. They can integrate financial systems, so for example, ensuring that accounts payable and financial management systems are integrated to provide real-time visibility into invoice statuses and discount opportunities. And also educate finance teams and use analytical tools like hyperbots.
This is super helpful. In what scenarios might a company choose not to take an early payment discount, even if it appears beneficial?
Yeah, there's more situations than you think. So, if there's a high cost of capital, if there's liquidity restraints, so if companies are facing cash flow issues or need to preserve cash for urgent operational needs, and they might decline discounts to retain their liquidity. Also, strategic investments. If the company has a higher return on investment opportunities, they might prioritize the investments versus the discounts. And then I would also say if vendors have reliability concerns, if there's concerns about the vendor's reliability or quality of goods and services, the company might prefer to delay payments until satisfaction is confirmed.
How does Hyperpod's Payment AI Copilot assist in optimizing early payment discounts?
Yeah, so Hyperbots leverages advanced machine learning, as I mentioned before. So they perform an automated tracking, they do data driven insights, they have a recommendation engine. They do scenario analysis as well. So it simulates different payment scenarios to evaluate the potential savings from taking discounts versus the cost of capital, which helps CFOs make informed decisions. It also does an integration with financial systems and provides alerts and reminders. So By automating and enhancing the analysis of payment terms, Hyperbots enables companies to systematically capture savings from early payment discounts while maintaining optimal cash flow.
That's really helpful. And as a last remark for our viewers, do you have something to say about the early payment discounts, when to take it, when to not take it? Any final remarks for our viewers today?
Yeah, so the main takeaways is that early payment discounts are a powerful tool for companies. It helps them optimize their cash flow and reduce their costs. So when people understand how to compute and compare the annualized discount rate to the cost of capital, CFOs can make informed decisions about when to take advantage of these discounts. And tools like Hyperbot, that has this payment AI co-pilot, plays a crucial role in automating and enhancing these products. It provides data-driven insights and strategic recommendations.
Perfect. And with that, we have come to an end for today's discussion. Thank you so much for joining us, Sean, and sharing your insights. Also, big thanks to our viewers. I'll see you around. Have a good one. Have a great day. Bye bye.